Chapel Hill to have the best game of your freshman season so far? Is that how it goes?
I guess I felt like I kept staying with the team and I kept not worrying about myself, and I felt like that's what really helped me playing through everybody else. And they saw me open, and I just did my thing. So.
What's it like? Every freshman goes through a learning curve. You're not different in that way, but to go from you're two-time Illinois Mr. Basketball, and it just takes a little bit of time to find a rhythm. How'd you get through all that?
Just staying with my team, basically, like staying connected, because I started my whole life, and it's different from my bench, but that's my role for this team, so I'm gonna try to be the best at that role. So I feel like it's a big difference, but I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'm gonna keep working every day to get better.
Where'd you get that little? It's like a one dribble turnaround jumper in the paint there. It seems to be a pretty good shot for you this year.
Kobe's my favorite player, so I learned that from Kobe. But I just feel like that's a good move. You got a lot of counter moves to that also, but I just like that move about the work on that.
Yeah, you put it on film enough, guys are going to start getting ready for it. You have the counters to it, you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, up and unders, all that. I mean, I just been working on it, and I'm gonna show it one day. So.
What does it mean for you guys to start the season the way you started it, to get a win on them? This is the first time you go on the road.
This was a big win. Great history. It was a great team we just played, and we came here and did our thing. Everybody played together, and that's how we improved to 8-1. So.
What got you going individually tonight?
Playing off my teammates. They came in, they told me if I get the ball in the post, go to work. If I don't have anything, I know I got somebody to pass it to. So I feel like my teammates really helped me a lot.
Coach Holtman's talked a few times this year about you're going to be a guy who scores for this team. Mm-hmm. Is this just kind of the start of what you can do?
I feel like if they need me to score 12 points every night, I'm going to do that. And if they need me to score more than that, I will do what I can, and I'm going to play my role. But I'm not going to take any bad shots, force anything, but I'm going to look for the open teammate, and I feel like that's what the year is going to be about.
What was the discussion in the locker room? Obviously, 10 turnovers. You guys kind of shot yourselves in the foot a little bit. What were you guys talking about at halftime to build that up?
We was just talking about staying together and just staying poised. And the second half, they're going to have a run, and we got to come out and blitz in the first 4 minutes, which we did. So I feel like that kept us in the game.
What was the plan defensively? It seemed like you guys forced them into a lot of jump shots and didn't really let anything inside.
The plan defensively was to keep them out the paint on offensive rebound, and that's what we did. We beat them on the rebound battle. And I felt like we just kept working. We worked a lot of rebounding in practice, and I felt like that's what really helped us out, because the second offense is rebounding. So.
You do anything different rebounding-wise in practice, or just more work?
Just more work on rebounding. A lot of hitting the pads and just rebounding and trying to get into their lower legs, which that helped.
Like how much more? Kind of like if you put it on like.
It was on like a 1 to 10 scale before. We was on like a 6, and this practice was on like an 8, 9. Okay. Just a lot of rebounding and learning and shuffling our feet.
For you talked about how early on in the season things were moving a little bit fast for you. Mm-hmm. Why were you able to come out and play the way that you did, as steady as you did? It seemed like you came in and were a calming influence when the offense wasn't maybe moving as well as it should at that point.
My mom texted me before every game, and she know how excited I can really get. She just told me to take a deep breath and just live in the moment, which I did, and I worked off my teammates, and they helped me out a lot tonight.
Was it as easy as that? Just your mom telling you to take a deep breath?
Yes. And my dad called me too. He said he knew what I could do. Just go out there and play hard. They just worry about me playing as hard as I can, which all the coaches are too. So I got to bring the energy off the bench and bring them over.
What is it? Not many teams come in here and do this to North Carolina on their home court. What does this say about the way you guys are playing right now to start this year?
I just feel like we're playing really well together. I feel like we aren't at our best right now, but I feel like we're going to keep playing together, and we're going to keep getting big wins like this.
What is it about your defense you think that has made it so effective to start this year?
I feel like everybody on the team overly communicates. Like, everybody communicates very well. We switching, rebounding. We know what the shot clock is, and I feel like the bench helps that a lot too. We just communicating on the bench, and we all got to know what we're doing when we get in the game.
What is it like to hear a place like this get quiet?
It's a great history here. I mean, it's a legendary court right there that we just played on. But I feel like since we started playing together, and we took their hearts, and we just kept playing hard.
What was Coach Holtman like at halftime? It seemed like you guys controlled the first half minus the turnovers that really let them in the game. But what was his message? Was he fired up that you guys were letting him hang around, or how was he at halftime?
He was just telling us to stay poised and keep our composure, because they're going to come out really fast like every great team does. And we just kept our composure and took care of the ball as much as we could.
You had back-to-back back-to-back jumpers on each elbow early in the first half and sort of the turnaround. How much of your game are plays like that, like showing out that shooting touch?
I feel like I could do that in the post a lot. They played me one-on-one in the post, and in high school I didn't really get that, so it was a lot of double teams and stuff. You know, everybody had that in high school, but it's just when I got the opportunity, I took the shots. So.
So you guys have talked about how you're going to have to face some adversity at some point here. Obviously, they gave you guys a run, 2-point or 3-point game at halftime. What did you guys learn about yourselves in some of those adverse moments tonight when you're on the road for the first time, for a hostile crowd for the first time? What did you guys learn about yourselves?
We learned that we keep communicating, we stay together, we're going to probably be the best team. And I feel like if we keep staying together, everybody can do a lot of things that contribute to helping us win, which we did that tonight.
What do you think was the biggest difference in terms of the turnover numbers first half to second half?
I felt like we just all needed to take a deep breath. Like we got the first half jitters out the way, and second half we came out and just worried about keeping the ball in our hands and keeping our possession.
How about Dwayne's shooting tonight?
I mean, I see that all the time in practice, so it's nothing new. I know what he could do, and he took the opportunities, which helped us out a lot, and he had a lot of big buckets tonight.
What was like just this first big game environment for you and the other frontmen? How was it? And like were the older guys kind of giving you guys pointers?
Yeah, I mean, earlier in the shoot around, it was just pretty cool to see all the jerseys they had hanging up and how all of the great NBA players they have in here. And it was just awesome experience. I mean, we just took the road win and we just stayed together. And I felt like we all embraced the moment. So we live in the moment.
EJ, I remember when you talked about your first game, and I think you said that DJ had looked over at you and said, "Are you nervous?" And you said no. And then you admitted that you were really nervous. Today, when you came in here, what was your feeling like?
Ecstatic. Like I was very eager to get out on the court and play. Like I was ready, and it wasn't more so nervous. It was just more so excited to go out there and play a great team tonight on their home floor. So
yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Was it a different feeling for you personally than that earlier in the season?
Yeah, it was. I felt like
Why is
working off to my teammates. I learned that coming off the bench playing my role, and coming off the bench and playing my role, I just try to be the best at that role. So
I know that when Dwayne was over there talking, he was talking about how you guys want to keep everything inside the locker room and whatnot. And about you guys, I know that you guys have a lot of expectations on yourself right now, but like from where you guys expected to be now a month into the season, like you personally, as a freshman on this team, what do you think that this team is compared to what you thought it would be?
I thought we were going to be a great team if we stayed together, which we've been doing. And I saw that in the summer. We 6:30 workouts all the time, and we just all excited to be there. I mean, everybody brings energy. Everybody's excited to be around each other. So, and we translate that on the court like we've been doing. We're going to be a great team.